the secret. This book talks really about the law of attraction and how we can use it to our benefit in all ramifications of life. Why I want you to read this book is to understand the power in the universe and how it can be conjured. And also why you have to be careful of how you think and what you say.
Across the Gulf. This book reveals how war can alter the lives of those who experience it and that of the generation unborn. It shines light on the appalling nature of inter-ethnic crises, especially when fueled by religion. It reminds the reader of the beauty in the culture and language of Africa, with issues socially relevant to the socio-political state of the country. It is a must-read for every Nigerian youth, most especially those with fantasies of war.
Thirdly, Born a Crime. Born a Crime by Trevor Noah is indeed a page-turner. I can confidently call it one of the best memoirs I have read. The book is not your regular autobiography because it has a dash of humor, history, and life-changing lessons embedded in it. The book reveals the effect of racism and contest to apartheid in South Africa, how color segregation was used by the white to control and subdue other racial groups in South Africa, and also how this unity among local tribes and tussle for supremacy led to their own downfall and loss of countless lives. It also gives you an insight of the everyday struggle of an average South African for survival. Finally, Born a Crime present bits of South African culture to you. So, if you're looking for an entertaining, educative, and inspirational read, then Born a Crime is definitely your plug because it presents all of this to you on a platter.
Gifted Hands. Gifted Hands is an autobiography of a famous neurosurgeon and later politician, Ben Carson. With aptitude, he didn't have much of a chance, growing up in a broken home amongst poverty and prejudice. His grades suffered, his temper flared, and yet his mom never lost her faith in him, insisting he follow the opportunities she never had. She helped him to grow his imagination, intelligence, and most importantly, his belief in himself. Why brilliant people believe nonsense. One of the few critical thinking books I've read that I found likable, practical, and thought provoking. The book will qualify as a primer into the world of logical fallacies. Why is that important? Why should you read? 1. Well, you belong to a book club that makes you read a variety of books. You certainly don't want to be consuming all those books hook, line, and sinker without synthesizing the contents properly. You are brilliant. Please don't take my words for it. It could be nonsense.
As a man thinketh. The book of Proverbs 23 verse 7 was aptly transformed into a text in an in-depth analysis of the thoughts and actions of men that modifies their being. It brings to the fore the consequences of man's innate decisions, beliefs, idiosyncrasies, and takes it even further. It is short but quite compelling.
Brave New World. Aldous Huxley's Brave New World details is a dystopian novel based on a utopian society that surprisingly has very close similarities with the present day. The heavy dependence on drugs to improve moods, genetic engineering practices, division between social classes, and the struggle to maintain social stability all happens in the present day. And the novel was published in the 1930s. The book was a bit confusing to follow at some points because of its structures, but overall, Brave New World does an excellent job of describing the implications of a near perfect society and shed light on the contrast between two vastly different settings. If you're into classics, you are surely going to enjoy this.
A heart of excellence. A Heart of Excellence by Laurie Ellsworth is a book that talks about the relational, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspect of the heart. It offers checkup for the body, soul, and mind. It has taught me how to devote my mind to what matters most.